Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Okay, so now it's just getting ridiculous. Like, I did the first one as a joke. I legit was like, hey, AFK Arena kind of ripped off Skylanders, and some of them were like good and bad and close. But then I get a message from 3 people on my YouTube page, Red Ruby Gaming, Bork Carl, and Roy Zohar. It's another language, so I'm sorry if I butchered that. I just translated it on Google Translate, and that's what came up. Sorry if that's wrong. Saying that a game called Brawl Stars is also ripping off Skylanders, and oh my gosh, you thought the AFK Arena one was bad. This one's even worse. So if you don't know what Brawl Stars is a game for mobile. I didn't play it until I downloaded it so I could look at the characters. Here's literally a clip of me playing it for like the second time. I won, which was even weirder. Second time ever playing it, and I won. I guess I just got lucky. It's from the creators of like Clash of Clans, so the SuperCell people. They came with this game called Brawl Stars. It's been out for a few years, and they keep releasing characters that are way too similar to Skylanders. Like, you think the AFK Arena video is bad? This one here is the biggest one. Like, turn off all cellular devices, anything that can track your location, put on your tinfoil hats. This is the craziest conspiracy one yet. I found 8 characters that are way too similar to Skylanders. Some of them you might go, oh, you're a little on the fence. But man, this one is bad. This one is the worst one of them all. And I mean, there's other games that do it too, but this one is going to be the kingpin. So get ready. This is the big one. So the good thing about Brawl Stars is actually a kind of older game. It released in June 15th of 2017. So that's a long time ago. Now, of course, other games and characters have been releasing ever since then. But 2017, kind of close to the area that Skylanders was still popular. Well, I think Imaginators came out the year before. Let me just quickly look that up. October 2016. So about 6 months later, Brawl Stars came out. So there you go. Skylanders won up already with that one. So yeah, that's an interesting one. So yeah, the biggest thing, Brawl Stars coming out in 2017 of June, while Skylanders' last game comes out October of 2016. Yeah, now of course, Skylander Ring of Heroes did come out later. You got them there. That's fine. Don't care about it anyways. It doesn't even exist anymore. Haha. At least Imaginators is still playable. So Brawl Stars comes out with their game and they release a bunch of characters right off the bat. Not sure which ones, didn't look more into it because I don't care. Because these 8 characters you're going to see now, doesn't matter when they came out. They were 100% ripoffs of Skylanders. So let's see what we got. So kicking us off right away, look at this. This is a character named Jessie. So Jessie, first of all, reminded me of Jessie from Toy Story. Looked a lot similar to, except she was a cowboy instead of a mechanic. Jessie is a mechanic that has goggles on the top of her head, if you notice that. Red hair, carries a wrench in her hand, and she has a turret, which is a dog that follows her around, but she can plant turrets. Sprocket is a red-headed character with carries a wrench, has goggles on, and plants turrets everywhere. Also with a yellow scheme, kind of what Jessie had there, which I just realized it was a yellow scheme. That's interesting. That's one that, when I seen it, I'm like, okay, there's no coincidence that this one has to be a ripoff of it. No one would rip off Sprocket like this. You can't make it as unique as Sprocket is to make it almost identical character as this. This is insane. Now, I haven't played as any of these characters, so maybe her playset is exactly the same as Sprocket too, so let me know if you play Brawl Stars, if this is a similar moveset. This one is the kicker, but it's just going to get worse from here. So this one here is the one that I mentioned is going to be a little bit, you can kind of think about it. This is a character named Dynamite, who reminds me of Boomer. Now I know Boomer's a goblin, Dynamite's just some old dude, but look, they both have a beard. They both use the same exact dynamites. Look at it, it's actually Dynamite. And they're both crazy characters. From what I've been reading about Dynamite, he's just this crazy guy who likes to run around and throw bombs everywhere. Sounds like a certain goblin we know and love, huh? With Boomer? Yeah. And the beard thing too, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, I don't know. Dynamite and Boomer. Dynamite, Boomer, very similar names too. This one you can kind of be like, I don't know, Crash, but it's way too similar. But again, it's going to get crazier from here. Like this one. This character's name is Tick. Tick is a character that shoots rockets out of their hands, and their head can be thrown like a bomb. Countdown is a character that came out in Swap Force that has rockets for hands and can throw their head as a bomb. There's no way in the world that you can't look at this and be like, okay, something's up with this. They also have a logo both on their chest. Did you notice that? Tick has the little logo on his chest while Countdown has the little clock. This one is too creepy. This one here is one where I went, okay, that's messed up. So, I mean, we're getting deeper and deeper into it. They definitely got inspired from Skylanders with this one. You hear that? Someone was just listening. Did you hear that beep? So that's something recording our conversation now. That's Brawl Stars coming up with more ideas. So this next one was the one that was brought to my attention that actually got me into this. Here's Stu and Bouncer. Stu is a one-wheeled robot who shoots bullets out of its fingers. Bouncer is a one-wheeled robot who shoots bullets out of his fingers. I don't even have words for this one. This one is the most obvious ripoff. If anything, they could have, if he had two wheels, I could kind of look past it, but one singular wheel, a robot that shoots bullets out of his fingers. Come on. Like, this one is the worst one of them all. Like, this one here is very obviously ripped off from Skylanders. And they didn't think we'd notice? Us Skylander fans see everything. I got 4 eyes, baby. I can see this. Big beard and my long non-cut hair. That's conspiracy hair right there. So yeah, explain yourself, Brawl Stars, because we got 4 more left. So this one here is a little bit of a stretch. This is Poco from Brawl Stars and Fiesta from Superchargers. Now, of course, they are Deus de Muertos characters like Day of the Dead. Correct me if I'm wrong, Calfiammer, and maybe my Spanish viewers. Hello. Hola. Is that right? Probably. But here's the thing about it. If you look very closely in the photo I included, I made sure this was the photo of it. Fiesta has characters following behind him that are mariachi band. One of them has a guitar, just like Poco has, and if I'm not mistaken, one of his moves actually gives him a sombrero. Poco is actually in a band called Bad Randoms. I actually listen to Bad Randoms. I don't play Brawl Stars, but I listen to Bad Randoms. He's in a band. Fiesta has his own band. Strange. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just don't make it look like you copied my homework. I can't even tell which one's different. This one is Nani on the left and Dive Clops on the right. Look how similar these characters are. Now, I never got to see Nani in action. I actually didn't, out of all the characters, this is the one I actually never got to see kind of moves or anything with. But I saw this character and immediately thought of Dive Clops. It's literally this little round dude with little arms and one eye who looks just like Dive Clops. There's even a little thing on the top of his head, just like Dive Clops has. This is the one that you go, okay, they didn't even try to cover this one up. This one's crazy. This one's the craziest one in my opinion. That's wild. So next up we have Crow and Taekwon Crow. Now you're saying, okay, Crash, this one's kind of a stretch with it. No, hear me out. Crow is part of the assassin, whatever you call it, assassin group or character, genre, trait, class, assassin class. Assassins are normally known on the ninja side, so like throwing shurikens, whatever you want to call them. And they're known to be sneaky, and a crow, gotta stop listening, man. Crow is an assassin. Taekwon Crow is a ninja crow. I don't know. That's way too similar. I also like the fact that they both have damages on the top of their beak. Yeah, look closely. Taekwon Crow has a couple scratches around the edge, and Crow has a giant X on it. That's a creepy one. This one's odd. And finally, one of these characters' name is Ember. The other character's name is Amber. They both are sentinels using a fire staff that they spin around. They both have the same kind of swip hair. They're both females with very similar names. Amber and Ember. Boys, you're like you're making this way too obvious. Like, he's like, hey, here's Ember, our Fire Sentinel character. And we're like, okay, we have Ember, our Fire Sentinel. Like, no. Come on. Now, this one is just... It's creepy because they're almost similarly named. At least the other ones were kind of different. With Crow and Taekwon Crow, that's close. But like Tick and Countdown, okay. Jessie and Sprocket, not even close. But Amber and Ember? Come on, guys. Come on. So yeah, Brawl Stars, SuperCell, what do you got to explain for yourself, huh? That I like bad randoms? We won't cooperate? Healing Lies? Mortis Game? Together? Yeah, that's right, I know all the songs. I have them all liked on Spotify and everything. Again, this video is a parody just like the AFK Arena one. No hate towards the Brawl Star characters. No hate towards the SuperCell team who came up with those characters. Yes, they may have been ripped off of Skylanders. They were probably inspired by them. So don't give any hate. This, again, is just another little theory video. And don't worry, I have another one that I'm going to be looking into soon with another mobile game that I actually put a lot of hours into. And only just realized there was a couple Skylanders got ripped off from it, so yeah. That does it for your conspiracy video today. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any of the Brawl Star characters I did miss that you guys think are kind of comparable, I know there's one or two that people mentioned could have been a little bit iffy, but these are the ones I thought were like way more accurate. So, and of course, if any of you said, hey Crash, for these Brawl Star characters, I didn't actually give you like a straight up shout out, I apologize. I just seen these 3 comments, and that's what caught my eye, basically. Those 3 comments inspired me to look into this video. So thank you so much for watching. Do not give any hate to the Brawl Star characters. Definitely go check out Brawl Stars. This is not a sponsored video, but SuperCell, if you're watching, I play Beatstar. I know that's you guys. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next week for 2 weeks' time or whatever, but for another awesome video. And let me know which conspiracy theory I should rip apart next. I heard Subnautica has Skylander music in it. Yeah, even Apple is ripping off superchargers. There's a lot. I can come up with like a big conspiracy video. Everything rips off Skylanders. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in a couple weeks for another awesome video. Y'all mean the world to me. Don't forget it. But as always, I bid you farewell.